to talk to you about my teachers. This is really a testimonial to the teachers who have helped me in the profession that I do today. I am a massage therapist and reflexologist, and both are considered energy work. My first exposure to energy work was with Master Fazium Ho. Master Ho teaches Qigong and also applied Qigong, which is a form of acupressure applied to the different points in the body that pretty much correspond to acupuncture meridian lines. But he was a sixth generation teacher, so these are all points that were kind of passed down to him through his family line. And my first exposure to Qigong was really understand energy. We're a lot more than just skin and bones. There's a lot more to us than that. And it was really a great experience that today, this was 20 years ago, even today I use that. But then I was introduced to reflexology, and reflexology turned out to be really a wonderful therapy that I had done on myself, and for myself, being a practitioner, and decided to pursue it. So I studied with Wendy Ho. Wendy is really an amazing, amazing teacher. She teaches in New York and Florida, and what I learned from her was not only really the technique, the process for reflexology applied to the feet, hands, ears, but also the business end. She was the first person actually who told me about BNI in class, and also said to me that we have to spend 80% of our time marketing. And I kind of couldn't believe it at the time, but the first couple of years, that's pretty much what I had to do, because people really didn't know about reflexology, so I had to be out there and talk to people. Right now, really, BNI is pretty much the meeting that I come to every week regularly. I've been doing this for about 6 years, and I would say most of the marketing is done by my clients, but it's really very, very important to do marketing. As a board-certified reflexologist, I am required to take follow-up courses and additional education courses every year. And several years ago, I studied with Father Joseph. Father Joseph is a priest from Taiwan. He would come to the United States to teach. He no longer does. He's getting up in years. But what I learned from him was the Eastern technique. Pretty much, coming from the East, it's like no pain, no gain. So it is, this is a man who basically learned reflexology to help himself with a very serious condition, and found that reflexology really helped me. And he, from that, started to work on his members of his church, and was working on 40, 50 people every day. So he developed a technique where he uses a tool to save his hands. Very, very deep work, extremely deep work. And but his arthritis condition has been resolved, which is a really wonderful thing. Also studied with Laura Norman. Laura Norman is kind of the reflexologist to the stars. Teaches in New York and Florida. And with her, I learned face reflexology. Because it's amazing. Our body have reflexes that correspond to all the internal organs, the face as well as the hands and the feet and the outer ears. So by stimulating those points, we actually help, heal the body, help the energy flow within our system. Another teacher of mine was Lillian Morton from South Africa. Lillian Morton teaches chi reflexology. She is an acupuncturist, and also found that by really understanding the meridians at the point at the extremities, you can really further improve the technique of reflexology. And also with Dr. Manzanares from Barcelona, Spain. Dr. Manzanares believes in the scientific approach to reflexology. He's done a lot of research, and he uses reflexology in his practice, in his medical practice, to diagnose patients. That's how powerful reflexology can really be. I, as a practitioner, do not diagnose, do not treat, but will help people reduce their stress level, which really amounts to over 80% of the reason for illness. And of course, I live in my practice is here in Fairfield County. This is where people move to raise families, and I got interested in maternity reflexology. So, and also for couples who have difficulty for subfertility issues, I studied with Suzanne Enzer, a nurse midwife from England, and from nurse midwife actually she discovered reflexology and has introduced reflexology in maternity clinics and delivery centers in England, where it is very highly used. As you see, most of my teachers are really from outside of the United States, which is very interesting, but this is something that is growing again also within the United States. I work on all the extremities, and at one point I said, well, what about the rest of the body? My clients were asking to do massage. So luckily, I was introduced to Dr. Jane Garofano. Jane Garofano was a professor at one of the city universities, and never liked any of the massages that she was getting when she went to different spas and different practitioners. Well, she developed her own technique. And luckily for me, I was able to learn from her, where she developed a technique that pretty much collects and brings the best of all the different modalities into one session. And that's what I use today. And she started a school in Midland Park, New Jersey, and has since retired. So a lot of my teachers are now well over in their 80s, still very active, very healthy, and I think reflexology has helped them in this process. But my best really teachers are my clients. I love my clients. I learn a lot from them, and it's been a wonderful journey really, and I continue to learn, which is really very important in